back to another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Today we return. We got some more presents under the Christmas tree. The question is, this is why I'm really interested in the presents today. Yesterday was Christmas Day. We got by far and away the greatest presents known to mankind. Today, ooh, kinda still not amazing, but hey, I mean, hey, listen, that's some nice pantaloons. I can't complain, but I hope you guys have absolutely a favorite, fantastic day. Today we are heading back to the bunker. I am a couple of red tickets shy of another one. Another of what, you might ask? Another red ticket crate that I'm hoping to get popped on open literally as close to right away as possible. Why? Because we are one connecting right away from finishing the acid bath and being able to cleanse our very first infected box with the acid bath, which will hopefully have another grenade launcher so we can have 4 at this point. Speaking of awesome things, we got the holiday van over here, where I actually went over there a little bit earlier, got the battery from the Nick Santi or whomever he may be called, got the battery from him, and I actually did the battery modulator. I wanted to show it off for once, and also so I could try to get another red ticket crate almost instantly. So I should be editing that, and you guys can see kind of what that looks like. Nothing super special happens. You get the battery from him, you activate the battery on like the little radio thing by the car, and then boom shakalaka, the bunker's reset. Simple as that. Nothing else special. All the magic happens with Nick Santi. Speaking of magic happens, something pretty magical. My man Savage Mac with another leak. All right, I'm still a little bit skeptical of this, but hey, listen. All right, it's good to be skeptical, but at the same time, I'm gonna be hype as hell for some of the things that are being leaked through this man's. I'd still love to see him actually do like screenshots of the game code that he actually says, and I'm guessing that he probably sees me do these videos because I don't know, it looks like after every video I do, there's a new leak. So, Savage Mac, my man, hey, how about some screenshots, buddy? That'll make it a little bit more reliable. But in addition to the leaks, which, I mean, they're not outrageous. They still make a ton of sense, which you're going to be checking out. There's also a new crate for us today. The Santa's Choice crate. Pretty worthwhile. All right, well, at least worthwhile for me because I want the minigun. So we're gonna go ahead, buy 12 of these puppies, which is gonna take a couple of dollars. And from there, we'll go ahead, cash in, open them up, see what our luck is like, and then we'll start talking about this leak. We'll head on into the bunker and hopefully acquire the final piece to the connecting rod acid bath puzzle. So I gotta buy these, so give me a sec. I gotta go to the Play Store and stuff. And with these bad boys in our possession now, we can go ahead and open them up, but I just want to give you guys my thoughts on out of like the ones that we've seen so far. I still think the Christmas packs are by far and away the best bang for your buck. It's $1 a pack. The Christmas Eve packs, twice as expensive, way worse. Santa's Choice is pretty good. You get 3 guaranteed guns, some med kits, a good chance at 50 first aid kits. That'd be pretty sweet, and the rarest chances of getting a VSS or a minigun. I'd love some miniguns, but kind of running low on those bad puppies. But the Christmas pack just gives you gives you awesome guaranteed stuff and other things. So that's still my favorite. I'd love to hear from you guys regarding that, but who knows? Maybe we'll get ridiculously lucky and get something. Like, I'd like to at least get one of those 50s. One of those 50s would be freaking perfect. A minigun would be pretty awesome as well, but I'm not crossing my fingers too hard. Listen, our luck's been pretty used up getting that grenade launcher twice in the 2 packs that the grenade launcher has been available. So I'm not holding out here. It'd be dope, but so far you can see our luck is going okay. It's going okay, just the guaranteed stuff here. I don't mind dropping the buckaroos because I can show off to you guys what the odds might be like and all that jazz. And listen, I don't mind taking one for the team. All right, because y'all are pretty fan-freaking-tastic. So I'll take the metaphorical bullets. It costs, what, 25 bucks for these 12 packs, man? I don't know. These are just ridiculously, okay. Still ridiculously expensive, but I like what I see. Okay, I'll take it. Still, definitely still not worth the 25 bucks that you would have to drop for this, though. I don't know, man. Not a huge fan of these packs, but at least we got ourselves something pretty fancy schmancy. We got a minigun. I kind of want to go toss this minigun in our special little crate filled with our most valuable things. I want to show you guys a little progress update and how it's looking like too. But of course, we want to wish you guys an absolutely fantastic day. Can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section just regarding hopefully how awesome your Christmas was if you do celebrate it. What you guys think of these packs. We do still have 1 pair of packs that we're going to be opening up tomorrow to bunker for gifts. Pretty solid because you get a guaranteed VSS for every 6 packs that you open. open, and a rare chance at some fully modded guns, and a chance at a scar. I wouldn't mind bolstering the scar supplies a little bit, but we have moved the gas tank here. You can see the 3 grenade launchers we call our own, and just overall this absolutely marvelous thing we got going here. So why don't we grab that minigun, toss it on in there. Don't worry, boys and girls, we'll start talking about that leak here in just a teensy beansy second. I just want to kind of, you know, do a small amount of reorganization here and make this place as beautiful as it deserves to be. Here we got the holiday themed items. Oh, look at how marvelous that is. Let's make it actually fit there. We got some of those Christmas things too. We got to make this a little bit more organized, I know, but hey, it works for the time being. And of course, the chopper gas tank. Decided to move it here because, you know, might as well make sure that we have it in our most valuable chest. But with that out the way, let's hop back on the chopper and let's get to talking. Kind of salty we didn't get the, oh, I want to show you guys too that we did put the 9th connecting rod in. Officially 1 connecting rod away. That might change by the end of today. But I didn't want to hop back on the chopper. And let's get to talking about this league. Like I was saying, I'm super excited to hear from you guys. Hopefully our Christmas was and what you think of these packs. But as we talk about this leak, I would love to hear what you guys think of my hypotheses regarding the leak. I would love to hear what you guys just think in your own thoughts about some of the stuff being talked about. And reminder that comment of your beliefs is going to put you a third of the way into the weekly $25 @Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do is make sure that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, right there, that's an entry on the video. Y'all can enter it on every last day under the video. 2 winners are being picked this week. Winners will be announced on Saturday. I'll pick 2 random videos from the past week, 2 random comments from those 2 random videos, and yeah, if those comments have filled everything, boom shakalaka, we got a pair of winners on our hands. We get to choose between the Android and the iOS. But without further ado, the pièce de résistance. We have the newest leak from my man, Savage Max. Savage, I know you're watching, boy. How about let's get some screenshots, buddy. Come on. All right, people have been doubting you. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like 50-50, reasonable things. But listen, if you are really looking through the code, how about some screenshots of some of the stuff in the code? That would make you 100% believable, because right now, as realistic as some of the things you talk about sound, I don't know if I'd call 100%. So let's begin. Hey guys, while I was going through the game's code, I found some stuff like fishing. Let's go over them. Apparently, you need a fishing pole to catch fishes. Once you catch them, you can either cook them or trade them for resources. Okay, don't know where we would trade them. Maybe at the market. I think that was teased in the last leak, so that would make sense, because markets kind of, I don't know, they're fish markets. If you live in Seattle, isn't there like a famous fish market there? So I could see that happening, maybe for some points, and that'd be a cool way of, you know, encouraging people to fish. Because think about it, who's gonna go out of their way to fish just for food? You can get food through so many other ways. So I think if there is an added incentive of being able to sell these fish and they are valuable, that might make fishing worth it. And I kind of like what I'm hearing there. But he found something in the game code where you need a snorkel mask and the right diving armor to go diving. Apparently he found something called loot, meaning you can find valuable stuff underwater. That would make sense regarding some of the things and ideas that people have been scheming about the mythical scuba mask. I have not found that thing. It's very rare. It's like the chopper gas tank that doesn't have a use yet, because only like some people get it. If you guys have got it though, shouts out to you. That's fan-freaking-tastic. But yeah, I'm still on the search, but it's looking, from what this guy is saying, that in the future you'll be able to loot stuff underwater. In the game code, he also read stuff saying Fallout and radioactive events, meaning there could be an event where you need a gas mask for the event. That'd be a great use, because if you guys don't know, I literally have like 2 full chests of gas masks I've been stockpiling, and I do think it makes sense for them to continue thinking of ways to use the gas mask. This all makes sense logically. That's why, even though there aren't screenshots, I'm still putting a little, I still believe in what this guy is saying here. Screenshots would make me believe it way more, but listen, nothing here is crazy. Like that one Reddit AMA or whatever, where the dev team was doing, like, the quote-unquote dev team was doing a Q&A and started talking about like tornado guns and stuff, and people are like, wait a minute, this is sound a bit ridiculous. Turned out to be fake. I called it what had happened. But anyways, yeah, screenshots will make this a lot more credible. But a lot of it does make sense. And in the game codes, it reads Fallout and radioactive events. I mean, there could be an event where you need a gas mask for the event. So gas masks would be super useful there. And a radioactive event would be something. I think they've actually teased something regarding a radioactive event in, I think they've talked about it in one of their weekly Q&As or something along those lines. I could definitely see that. I do remember, kind of recall something like that. But, I mean, I can't really imagine what there'd be. Probably toxic spitters, toxic abominations, maybe exploders. Purely the quote-unquote toxic zombies would be there. And you would need the gas mask, maybe even like a hazmat suit that comes out. I could see something like that happening, which would be pretty cool. And just be another event to add some versatility. And hopefully Kafir, you know, my voice! But hopefully Kafir does continue coming out with events that stay. You know, not events that go away like the shipwreck, like the smuggler's camp. We want events that stay! Kafir, please, do this for us. In the game code, town contains supermarkets, vacant houses, school, government building, and cars where you can loot them for stuff. Nothing super crazy there, and we have seen teases. Kafir has actually shown in-game screenshots of the suburbs and kind of what that's going to look like, and there are going to be vacant houses, maybe even some filled houses, something like that. You know, maybe we can get quests from like a filled house, or we got to like shoot out a house as, I don't know, there are like a bunch of people, a bunch of survivors trying to survive there. But supermarkets would make sense. That'd be kind of like a food area type to loot. Vacant houses would be random loot. I don't really know what there could possibly be in a school that would be useful to us. Maybe just, I mean, I don't know, like thinking of some of the loot here, like maybe we could go to like computer labs in the school and maybe they'd have like electronic parts. That'd kind of be cool, and that'd be like a new way of incorporating it. But other than that, because like if we look here, I'm just trying to find something like, yeah, high-tech components. Maybe the school still has some computers intact or something like that, you know, from like the computer lab, or maybe the computer lab's locked away. Some dude's like holed up there protecting it all for some weird reason. You can kill it. I don't know. There's a lot of cool potential there, and I can see the school doing that. Kind of same with the government building. I don't really know what the government building would be for though, but it would be a good variety for the town. And cars, where you can loot them for stuff, that makes a ton of sense, dude. Cars are, if cars aren't lootable, then I don't know, man. Like, we've seen some cars in the game, but they're random cars in the middle of forests that are like, you know, totally run down, and like random trucks too. Like the random truck at our base that is so broke, but lootable, and that random truck at the one shopper event. Raiders seem to be following a script depending on the layout of the base. That would make sense, because Kafir, if they wanted to, they could release raiders right now the way that Jurassic Survival did, because I'm pretty sure Jurassic Survival based their rating system off of some of the code of Last Day on Earth, or at least an earlier version of Last Day on Earth. So it would make sense that that's why Kafir hasn't released raiders yet, is because they are trying to flesh it out and make it actually, you know, make the raider AI more interesting than show up at base, wait outside base. If a guy doesn't come to fight me within 20 seconds, leave base. Like, I think Kafir actually wants these raiders to be doing something back at your base, which makes sense why raiders haven't been added yet, because Kafir didn't like where they were, like, at least in like the testing where they were doing, like, you know, like with how it is in Jurassic Survival, if you know about that. And that makes sense. Like, Kafir would want a script, and the guys would be kind of like maybe going for weak walls in your base, and, you know, trying to follow a certain path, trying to get to the most valuable room. Some stuff like that, and that could be an awesome challenge moving forward. I found something in the game code containing prizes. No idea what these are. Those could be something. I've heard some people say that it could be the prizes for the Christmas contest, because Kafir is holding a Christmas contest. Or potentially it could be prizes from an event, kind of like the Battle Royale event that is in Jurassic Survival. They could be kind of like prizes from that, like first place prize, second place, that type of stuff. And they're kind of like in the game being tested. And then Bunker Foxtrot seems to be located north of the winter biome, but unfortunately I didn't find any floors there. So, I mean, that would make sense. It'd be pretty far away, but yeah, I mean, Bunker Foxtrot, that bunker's probably not coming for a while. All right, Bunker Alpha's still a work in progress. Bunker Bravo's just kind of there. Bunker Charlie's over there chilling on a freaking private island, dude. If I was a bunker, I would love a private island. Still so weird that Bunker Charlie is the green thing above it, man, compared to the other bunkers having the yellow thing. Really weird, man. Really weird. Can't wait for the pump jack to happen too in multiplayer, whatever the hell that event's gonna be. But and then miscellaneous gas mask seems to last longer to keep consistent with the Fallout event. So that's something that might be changed. And then this guy's conclusion is, it seems for the fishing event and diving event, you need a chopper to access there. In the diving event, you will need a snorkel mask to find underwater loot. For fishing event, you will need a fishing pole where you can either trade with the dealer or cook it. While I was browsing the game, I found a radioactive event, but these event contains a tier loot, but these are filled with exploder. That was a really weird sentence that I can't make much sense of, but I think it means it has really good loot, but there are exploders in that area, which would make sense because exploders are pretty freaking radioactive, dude. Their tummies are just like nuclear bombs full of parasites. It's weird. As for the town, there seems to contain the most loot in the game, but they're filled with floater bloaters and unknown zombies as seen in the Ashwoods, but unfortunately I couldn't find the location. As for prize, I couldn't identify the event. Bunker FOXTROT seems to contain Titan bars in the locker, but unfortunately there was no floor in the game's codes, but it seems to be located north of Winter Biome, based on all the numb zombies found over there. So interesting stuff we're hearing from here. Like I'm saying, a lot of it makes sense, and I do want to believe a lot of it because some of this stuff is awesome. But until we see games code, I would say be cautiously optimistic about what this guy's saying, and also keep in mind that a lot of what he's saying has been mentioned by Kafir before, but it is still awesome to see, you know, some of these quote unquote leaks. Now, that's the thing with leaks, though. You never know how legit they are. I'm still holding out, though, that these are pretty good. Like, why would you do that? Why would you go on the internet and lie? You know, why you do this? So maybe this is a good man, or maybe he's a douche nozzle just trying to lie for the fun of it. I mean, that's happened before. Looking at you, Reddit AMA, who the mods of the Last Day on Earth Reddit didn't think to confirm that it was Kafir. They're just like, oh, yeah, well, it's definitely Kafir. Don't need confirmation. And then they start saying stupid stuff, and the mods of that Reddit are just like, oh, yeah, no, my bad. It was like big Russian stuff. We didn't confirm. That's our bad. So whatever, man. I can't blame them. They're just trying to be awesome for the subreddit, but yeah. That's happened before. But shenanigans aside, excited to hear what your guys' thoughts on this leak are and some of the things being talked about there. Can't wait for Bunker FOXTROT. That's really the first that we've heard of it. And also some of these events being talked about, especially the radioactive event that would give gas masks a purpose, because currently they ain't got much of a purpose, boy. Here we got some of the leftover tickets. We are 2 red tickets away from getting what we need. Guess how we gon' get what we need? That's right, there's a certain little fella down in the lower floors that we gotta go and say hello to. Oh, and hello we will say. Now just make sure we got the inventory room, make sure we got the proper weaponry. We have a shotgun in our hands. I was in the middle of fighting the blind one. Guess what? He got stuck again. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but he just keeps on getting stuck more and more often, which really sucks. But if he gets stuck again, I don't know, dude. If you guys know in the comment section, like, the best walls to get him to charge or anything like that, please let me know, because right now it is a struggle, man. It's just like, it sucks. We're not. It's just so hard. I know, but why does the blind one keep getting stuck? I cleared the path over there already, so I don't have to worry about it, except potentially this frenzy giant. Please don't notice me. And don't notice me, senpai. But we gotta head over there. The shotgun is not gonna last the entirety of the fight, so we gotta be aware of that. We do have some pretty solid armor and good amount of healing supplies. First aid kits might not last, but the band-aids, the bandanas, they will 100% last. So we'll be good to go there. Blind one, mein buddy, you are a douche nozzle, and as such, I must kill you. But yeah, if you guys find out like a good tactic for just trying to make sure this guy doesn't get stuck into stuff, I'd appreciate that a ton. Because currently, he just loves getting stuck in stuff, man. It's just way too common. Like, well, not like right there, luckily. He didn't get stuck right there. Can we just shoot a little bit faster, please? There we go. We just gotta, you know, survive the wailing. Because I don't like wasting the shotgun on him when he's, when we're not doing maximum damage. It's a waste, you know? Just like, you know what else is a waste? When he decides to get stuck in a wall. That's a big waste. Yeah. Blind one, listen, you better give me a chopper pattern or something, you know, to really, to make up for the damage that you've done to me. Watch, he's gonna get stuck. No, he didn't get stuck. Yay. I don't know. It looks like this wall's pretty consistent. I kind of do like this wall. And okay, he's gonna go heal up. I'm gonna deny that. No, no, no. Not today. Call me Dikembe. And I'm gonna try to chill over here. I don't know, man. I like this wall. He doesn't seem to get stuck on this wall as much, so I'll just let him keep charging that wall. We are about to run out. Let's go to one of these guns. And when he does start getting around 400 health, we'll go over to the other alarm. But for now, I don't know, dude. It seems like by the other alarm is where he always gets stuck. So I like him running into this wall. I feel safe about it, you know? I feel consistent. Okay, we're gonna leave him a little bit above 500 here. I'm gonna let him charge into that wall again. And I'm just playing this super safe. I like this wall. We just gotta be ready to go pull that alarm. So he's gonna charge into there. Probably gonna manage to get stuck in some extremely stupid way. And we're gonna do some damage to him. Then let's get over to the alarm, because the most important thing is denying this man his heals. No, 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 no. Not today. This is going well. Problem is, every time something goes well for me, it just gotta go super wrong all of a sudden. That's the way of the world for Papa Star. So, nothing, no awesomeness to be had there. Watch, they get stuck right there. Nope, that's good. I still got a whole ton of M16 I gotta unload on your stupid face. Yeah, I might want to try and finish the job with a different weapon. I don't know. This is, kind of scared there. I was a little bit too shirtless for my own good. He's probably gonna get stuck. He's getting stuck on the next one. I'm calling it right now. Okay, this is going well. We do have a little bit more to go. I'm gonna let him hit me a couple times. And then we gotta heal up like a madman. And then we're gonna have to, run for the hills. Equip a different gun. Okay, the pistol, that's all that we got. Please tell me you die fast enough. Down with the blind one. Still no chopper skin. Maybe one day. That's okay. Let's head back up topside. Everybody, cross those fingers for me right now. I need all the finger crossing in the freaking world. That this red crate has the connecting rod that we've been wanting for oh so long. And if it does, I will cry and I will hug all of you through this emote. Yes, I will. That is my hug. Just pretend instead of my arm, like pretend my arm's wrapping around you. Like you know, sometimes you just gotta pretend. This is one of those instances. Kafir is not a fan of the hug emotes. Kafir doesn't want to spread the love or the fan-frickin-tasticness, but that's okay. We don't need Kafir's filthy lack of love. Just kidding, Kafir. Just kidding, Kafir. You just give me connecting rod, and there will be plenty of love. That's all that I can say. Or another gas tank. No, I don't need a gas tank. Seriously, just give me a connecting rod, man. I've gotten 2 connecting rods out of this place before. Just give me one. I will be stoked, dude. I'll be stoked like a fresh fire. Just do it for me. Por favor. Cross your fingers, cross your legs, cross your arms, cross your eyes. Give me the connecting rod. Maybe one day. However, we did get a fully modded AK-47. I really cannot complain about that. Fully modded guns are pretty freaking dope. So, might as well try to haul some of these bad puppies back home. Maybe put a couple of those almost broken ones. I mean, I do want to begin hauling some of the goodies. And, you know, we got to haul the best of the goodies. Like these gas masks, as you guys are hearing, which might be very useful in the future. Let's start the stockpile early, shall we? I think we shall. We also have a good amount of green tickets. Good amount of yellow tickets left over from doing the bunker the normal way. And why don't we turn in some of these goodies over to the overseer, then we'll head on back. And I do want to put some more, I really want to put this AK, because this is probably one of the rarest guns in the game. Like, I mean, you might be like, oh, just an AK, like, it's pretty rare. But no, think about it. A fully modded AK, not only is it the best rifle in the game, because think about it. Same damage, same attack speed as the Scar, but A, it has the silencer, so you don't go deaf. B, it has the sight, so it has further distance. C, it has an extended mag, so it lasts longer. And the laser sight just makes it match the damage of the other guy, of the Scar. But still, you know, at the end of the day, it all adds up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Did I not pick everything up off of the blind one and I just wasn't paying attention or something? That may have happened, 'cause it seems that I only turned in 2 things into his thing. I don't know, dude. Whatever. My brain's been on autopilot for a lot of the day. So hopefully autopilot won't be the end of the world for us. Still very scared that he is red on the minimap. That is definitely quite spoopy. Really hope that that doesn't come back to bite us in the bum or something of that sort. Why don't we make sure to grab... Let's get those med kits, toss those where those belong. And while we're at it, let's get a friggity fresh shirt. We're not getting any SWAT armor from the red crates anymore, which is... I don't know, weird. I feel like we should be getting SWAT armor from this, but I guess not. I guess we ain't important enough for SWAT armor. Something or other. We do have the chopper wheels that we are collecting. Unfortunately, we already built the chopper. Another chopper wheel right there. Actually, no. Fortunately, we built the chopper, so we don't have to worry about the gas tank struggle. Listen, I know the struggle that you guys are going through. Okay, I had to go through it for a little bit. To be fair, I lucked out, and I got, like, the gas tank super early in the bunker. I got the gas tank before there was the ticket system. I got the gas tank at the end of the 2nd floor. I remember specifically because people were yelling at me like, Star, why weren't you reacting? Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Because that was like before I fully realized just how rare the chopper gas tank was, and I'm like, my god. My god, what is wrong with me? Yeah, looking back at that video and my lack of reaction, let me just say, 10 out of 10. Would not react like that again. Knowing what I know now, I would react like a freaking screaming hyena full of joy. All right, nothing but the greatest joy in the world. But right now, I'm about to have an even better joy. Sharing and making my loot a little bit more loot-alicious. But yeah, I'm very excited to hear what you guys gotta say about some of those leaks and some of my hypotheses and some of what you guys gotta say. As always, man, you guys are creative AF, okay? So I really love hearing what you guys gotta say, especially because some of the hypotheses we come up with aren't just super creative and awesome, but sometimes they're smack on. They're right on the nail, man. Head on the nail, like an expert construction worker. Just slamming that thing, full speed. That's what we managed to do in the comment section sometime. That's thanks to you guys. You know, so seriously, I'd love that if you guys like thumbs up creative comments like that, or, you know, things talking about hypotheses, what you think about my stuff, any of that. It's just awesome, man. But I don't know. That's just me. Don't judge me. I'm just being a sap, because I'm just a sappy dude. Ask my girlfriend. I'm a big old sap. But look at that. Look at that. We got some of the best versions of the best guns. We also have a fully modded one of these for scientific reasons, of course. Soon, hopefully in that infected box, there is a fourth one of these. But what I might end up doing here is putting some of these in different rows. I do want, I don't know, man. I'll organize this a little bit later, but I do want it to go from like most powerful to least powerful, or something cheesy like that. Who the hell knows? There we go. Do a little bit of shuffle in there. We do need some more scars, that's for sure. And also, we are still holding on to this extra dual Beretta that's got like one shot left onto it, hoping that we're going to be able to repair those things pretty soon. But another thing that I want to get you guys' thoughts on that I'd love to hear in the comment section is, as you know, the wrench stockpile is growing to be quite big. 50 wrenches. Never thought I'd see the day, but I learned how valuable wrenches are, so I started stockpiling those puppies. But the connecting rods now, those are rare. But we do have the wrenches to finish the gunsmith bench, so I guess I kind of wanted to ask you guys, do you think we should do it? Do you think that we should actually put in, it's going to take a little bit of steel, a little bit of aluminum, couple of aluminum bars, but the main thing that I'm reluctant about is the wrench, kind of the steel too. Listen, steel, it's still a hard thing to come by, but you know, the wrench, great for, I don't know, man. It could be really valuable in a future update. Maybe we'll need exactly 50 wrenches to build something in the future, and that's why I like having the wrenches to go. So let me know what you guys think about the gunsmith bench and if it's worth finishing, because it is one of the rarer, quote-unquote rarer things to finish, but all that we get out of it is that we can break down weapons. Not just any weapons, they have to be these types of weapons. Well, not the broken down ones, but they have to be plain weapons. We can't break down modded weapons, but we could break down some of these other things. But the problem is, all that we get from it is weapon parts, which we have a lot of, and really, we don't need to use weapon parts for a lot of things. So I'm kind of like really on the fence regarding that one. And that's why I was hoping that you guys might be able to chime in a little bit. But in terms of things I'd want to chime in on, give me Titan bars. Not you guys. I'm talking about the game and this leaker, the Savage of Max. Because I just want to be able to craft some more of these things. I'm just so excited for future updates. I'm really hopeful that this supposed New Year's event does happen. And who knows? I mean, because I don't think Kafir is going to leave the Christmas decorations up for much longer. You know, I feel like they might be coming down kind of soonish. And if that happens, they said they still want to celebrate New Year's, man. So I don't know. I'm hopeful for a New Year's event. Maybe it'll have to do with Nick Santee, or maybe it'll be Nick Santee's twin brother, New Year'sy. Something like that. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me for now. Best of luck to those of you trying to join the Chopper Squadron. It's a struggle, but I believe in you. Best of luck to those of you trying to have a fan-freaking-tastic day and spread the fan-freaking-tasticness. And most of all, just thank you guys for being awesome. Hope you had a super Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you celebrate, or even if you don't celebrate anything, I hope that you just had a super chill and super wonderful day. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys old time for watching. As a fan-freaking-tastic day. I smell a lot, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.